There is some good news, though, from Italy as well today. And it is smaller scale good news, but I will take good news where I can get it. The town in northern Italy that recorded the first death from coronavirus is a town conveniently called Vo. That I can remember. V-O is the name of the town. It's in the Veneto region. Forgive me, I don't speak Italian. My pronunciation is terrible. But there are about 3,300 people in that town of Vo where they had the first deaths. And they did a study with a local university, and they decided that what they were going to do in that town is that they were going to test every single resident of the town. 3,300 people, they tested everybody. They got 90 positive tests, including at least a half dozen people who were completely asymptomatic and would never have been otherwise identified had they not done this experiment in which they tested everyone regardless of symptoms. But they tested everybody. Everybody who tested positive, they isolated them. Then after the period of isolation, they tested the whole town again. Anybody newly positive, again, isolated. Well, after having done that, after having done universal testing and universal isolation of all positive cases, they have now gone days with no new cases in that town. And you don't want to extrapolate globally from one experiment in one town. But as a matter of principle, mass testing does find asymptomatic people who are positive and therefore still infectious. And once you've identified positive people, isolation can work to stop people who are positive from giving it to anyone else. And if those are the principles with which you can extrapolate from that experiment, well, that at least gives you a way to plan for moving ahead. If only we could get a test for the fricking virus in this country, maybe we could even start to think about the implications of that for our big country and the thousands of cases we've got here now, as our numbers really skyrocket.